everybody, welcome back to Brainiac Baseball's 1970 Seattle Pilots What If Scenario. Today's matchup is between the Chicago White Sox and the Seattle Pilots at Brainiac Stadium. On the mound for the White Sox today is Craig Bollo, whose record is 0-1 with a 2.25 ERA. And pitching for the Pilots, making his season debut, is Marty Pattin. Okay, I definitely did not expect us to start out 0-4. Having said that, really our only problem is our hitting. We're batting 160 as a team. We're batting 100 points less than our opponents, the White Sox. And yet, we've been in every ball game. The run differential is -5 runs, so we've given up, only 5 runs more than we've scored in the first 4 games. So I'm actively looking out there to make trades. I feel like we don't need to tweak a whole hell of a lot. Eventually the bats will come around, I think, or at least we'll see a sign of life from somebody. Right now, the only hitter that we have that we can count on is Tommie AGEE. So, is there 7 other batters in our lineup that we, have to replace? I don't know. But I guess I'm asking all of you out there, and I do appreciate the feedback so far. People have given me some suggestions on who to trade for, and I'm making notes, and I will definitely consider that. But I guess my question that I have to everybody out there today is there a player on this team that you wouldn't trade? So, you really can't necessarily go by what they've produced through 4 games because that's such a small sample size. But what I would suggest, I suppose, is based on the player ratings, is there someone that you would hang on to? We're not talking about the minor leaguers. Obviously, we have many people who are in single-A ball here that we would like to eventually have it in the everyday lineup once they get a little more seasoned. But, I am a little bit stuck on, is there a player that might actually turn out to be someone we can use every day? And, keeping in mind, we made it to the playoffs just 1 season ago. So I don't know. I'm posing that question to you, and I'll have my opinion on that much later. Here is our pitching staff in which the same question applies. Is there someone here that you would definitely guarantee have to keep? Keeping in mind that we've pitched really well so far out of the gate. So there you go. So let me know in the comments below if you think there's someone that you would absolutely, bar none, keep. Okay, let's go ahead and get started with today's game. As always, I appreciate everyone following along. Like and or subscribe to the channel. The White Sox have decided to skip their 5th starter and go back to their number 1 starter, which is this Craig Bollo guy. Whoa. No. It is Marty Pattin today. It looks like our team attempted to do that. We have a 5-man rotation. I'm not sure why it wanted to throw Gene Brabender in there. Did it give him a start for that? Okay, no, good. All right, good. So Marty Pattin will get the start today. All the bullpen is available. You can take a look here at the stats for our 4 starters, and they've all pitched pretty well. Just haven't been able to get the offense going. So maybe today we have this Craig Bollo guy on the mound who was out of baseball by 1970. And yet here he is. He's the staff ace. And our lineup, the only real change that I've made is we put Bill Robinson in right field because he started the season 2 for 5, so why not get him in there? And then we've taken Mike HEGAN and moved him to right field, from right field to left field, which is a better position for him defensively. And so that's what we've done today. Everything else is the same. Okay, let's take a look at the lineup rundown for the Chicago White Sox. Appears to be the same as yesterday. Batting leadoff in center field is Angel Bravo. Batting second at second base is George ORTA. Batting third in left field is Carlos May. Batting cleanup at third base is Bill MELTON. Batting fifth at first base is Bob Spence. Batting sixth in right field is Walt Williams. Batting seventh and catching is Duane Josephson. Batting eighth is the shortstop, Rich Morales. And of course the pitcher Bollo batting ninth. We've got Marty Pattin on the mound making his season debut. He made 34 starts for us last year, the only pilot that was in the rotation the entire season. He struggled a bit. He went 9-16 with a 4.77 ERA. Only 98 strikeouts in 175 and a third innings pitched. He gave up 21 home runs. He did have a complete game shutout, to his credit. His fastball tops out at 89 miles an hour. Ground ball percentage is 43.7%. His four-seam fastball is rated an 82. He's got a curveball below league average and a palm ball that I have no idea why he would throw it. It's rated a 59. Overall rated a 76. The 27-year-old right-hander is arbitration eligible at the end of the year. You see that he pitched all right in the playoffs. He went. He made 2 starts in the ALCS and went 4 to third innings. That's how little faith we had in him at the end of the year. Okay. Here's our defense for today. Solid everywhere you look. In fact, despite Kelly being 0 for 10 on the season so far, we're going to give him another start at second base. He's been a part of 8 double plays through 4 games. So defensively, he has been helping us out. Okay, here we go. Angel Bravo leading off versus Marty Pattin. Bravo 0 for 6 on the year. That's very Van Kelly-like with a comebacker to Marty Pattin, 1 down. As I mentioned, all of our starting pitching has been solid so far as George ORTA flies out to center. 2 down. In fact, yesterday's starter, John Gelnar, he gave up 5 runs, but only 3 were earned thanks to Lou Piniella dropping that fly ball late in the game, allowing 2 runs to score. There's the first hit for the White Sox. Carlos May pulls it into right field. He's batting .438 on the year, as is Bill Melton, who's at the plate right now with May on first and 2 down, and a 2-run home run. That is Melton's first home run of the year. And the White Sox on the board, 2-0. Gosh darn it. All right, 2 down. Here's Bob Spence. He had a home run yesterday. Now he's got an infield single. So Pattin has given up 3 hits here in the first. He was cruising along, and then the whole 2-out rally thing happens almost every time, it seems. And Walt Williams pops it up into shallow right field. Play is made by the second baseman. All right, so we go to the bottom of the first. Okay, let's take a look at the lineup rundown for the Pilots. Batting leadoff in center field is Tommie, AGEE. Batting second in left field is Mike Hegan. Batting third at third base is Rich Rollins. Batting cleanup, playing first base is Joe Pepitone. Batting fifth in right field is Bill Robinson. Batting sixth and catching is Clay Dalrymple. Batting seventh at shortstop is Freddie PATEK. Batting eighth is the second baseman, Van Kelly. And batting ninth is Marty Pattin. Greg Bollo, perhaps it's Bollo. We saw him quite a bit last year. He made 29 starts. He went 13-9 with a 4.06 ERA. He walked 152 batters. Oh, he struck out 137. That was in roughly 200 innings pitched. Opponents batted .229 against him. Yeah, he didn't have to. He walked everybody. 5 complete games, 2 shutouts. His fastball tops out at 91 miles an hour. Ground ball percentage is 50%. His fastball is rated a 90. A sinker, that's an 88. And a changeup, that is an 80. All 3 pitches, league average or better. Overall, he is rated a 90. The 26-year-old righty is arbitration eligible after next year. And this guy was literally out of baseball by 1967. And yet here he is, fully functioning as the ace of the White Sox. Okay, let's take a look at the White Sox defense, same as yesterday. Left field and second base, just a tick below league average. Behind the plate, they have Duane "The Rock" Josephson, who's got a 81 arm. So he's somebody we can run on. And Tommie AGEE, he had a stolen base yesterday. He's going to lead it off. We're down a couple. And a ground ball into the hole at short. Morales will make the play. Best defensive player on the team. One out. And Mike HEGAN up with a base hit into left field. He goes oppo for a single. Do we want to go for two? No. We will hit and run with Rich Rollins. This is usually what we would do with Lou Piniella in this spot. But we moved Rich Rollins up. Oh, no. Damn it. Come on. So that's a guaranteed loss right there. When that happens, it's an automatic loss for the game. So, I mean, it wasn't the two-run home run because that, somebody's got to score. It's these indicators like the missed hit and run with a player who can hit and run. So there's not much we're going to be able to do today, unfortunately. As Duane Josephson flies out. Here's Rich Morales striking out. And the pitcher, Greg Bollo. Ground ball to third. Oh, good bounce back inning. For Pattin, we go to the bottom of the second. Here is Joe PEPITONE. Rips it into right field. Catchable, though. There's one down. Bill Robinson. Hey, there's a base hit past the third baseman, MELTON. So Robinson, who was supposedly in a platoon, seems to hit righties pretty well. Better than anybody on our team so far. Here's the catcher, Dalrymple. He's been a big disappointment through 4 games. If he takes a walk, first and second, 1 out. Freddie PATEK, batting 182. We switched him with Kelly. Let's see if that turns out to be a good decision. And a base hit to right. Robinson will hold, of course. So that means this is a pop-up. Bases loaded for Van Kelly. This is a good time to get a hit, but I don't think that's likely to... Oh, it's going to be a strikeout. Oh, no, fly ball. Hey, we'll get a sac fly out of it, perhaps. Robinson will tag and score. And we do not run on Walt Williams. We know that. Marty Pattin will come to the plate. He batted .070 last year. Full count. And he does make contact. Pop it up to second base. Play made by ORTA. So we do get on the board, thanks to the sac fly from Van Kelly. 2-1. Angel Bravo leading it off here in the top of the third. Bravo flies out to left. George ORTA, base hit, perhaps a double, maybe 3. Gets a double, although doubles are a lot less likely here. For ORTA, that is his first extra base hit of the year. Runner in scoring position. Here's Carlos May with a 3-1 count, and Pattin walks May. Here's Bill Melton. He had a home run. This is a guy we can double up, though, if we can get a ground ball. He scoots it on out to right. ORTA will tag, go to third. First and third, 2 down. Bob Spence is up. And a 3-0 count. He walks him. I'm okay with that. Walking the left-hander to get to a right-hander batting 125. But clearly Pattin is off to a bad start in this game. This is exactly what he was doing at the end of the year last year. and a grand slam. Wow. First home run, that's his first career grand slam. It is. No deck with the granny. Oh well. I mean, yeah, this was over before the game ever started. We know that now, but we go to the bottom of the third. Here is Tommie, AGEE. The question is, will they let us get another run? I'm guessing no. Will we get another hit? That is the true question. So, as long as Pattin doesn't get blowed up here, I'd like to get another 2 innings out of him, just to kind of preserve that bullpen. And it is the first start of the year, so like, what the hell. 6th hit given up by Pattin, and the 3rd home run today, so that'll do it. Pattin coming out of the game. Who hit the home run? I don't even know. I was just pushing buttons there. Oh, George ORTA. He's got league average power. Cool. Let's bring in Bruce Brubaker, who pitched 2 innings yesterday and was actually kind of effective. There's a double by May. Wow. Bill Melton's 2nd home run of the game. 4 home runs now by the White Sox. It's 10-1. PEPITONE loops it into left, and it does find a hole. Little duck snort, base hit. 4 hits for us. Well, there's no point in hitting and running anymore. It's just not going to let it happen. So we're just going to push the button. The game is offering us no quarter here. And because we do have the, I mean, I don't know why there's been so many doubles for the opponents and not for us, but you know, I figured having the fences in and the alleys would give more home runs. But I also didn't think our opponents would have so many extra base hits. Walt Williams, 10 hits for the White Sox. There's a ground ball to second. Kelly can't get the double play that time. Next up is Rich Morales with a ground ball to second. Williams advances to third. And the pitcher popping it up. That could be an error. Oh, it will be caught. Okay. Bottom of the 5th. Here's Van Kelly. Still looking for his first hit. What did Brubaker do? Oh, wait, you're telling me he didn't get any hits? He only had 2 at-bats last year. Okay, anyway, let's take him out. We got bench people for a reason. Who do we give it to? It's got to be Darren Johnson. 3-1. And they won. Tommie, AGEE. Out number 2, Mike HEGAN. Ground ball to first. The White Sox have as many home runs in this game as we have as a team. Why not use them on defense? So Joey Pep will come out of the ball game. And okay. Bringing in the pitcher. We got some lefties coming up. So we'll bring in Ron, Pop, and Lock. He's got a big ERA. Maybe we can get that down. Bravo with a ground ball to second. 1 out. ORTA with a ground ball to second. And Carlos May. Ground ball to short. That's more like it. We go to the bottom of the 6th inning. Rich Raw leading off. Bollo at 74 pitches. And a base hit for Rollins. And then Ron Locke. Okay. Out comes Locke. In comes Wayne Comer. We'll put Wayne in the game. We'll take out AGEE. I think he's the only player who's played every inning so far this year. And Bollo walks Comer. Could it be the junk run? Usually the junk runs happen after the 7th inning. So I'm not so sure this is going to happen here. Fly ball to center. Rollins will move up to third, and Dalrymple. Walk. Come on. Bases loaded for Freddie PATEK. You think he's going to go deep? I'm going to say no. Ground ball to third. Yeah. 2 down. And Van Kelly. Fly ball to the warning track. Moving on, let's use Comer on defense. So AGEE will come out for the first time. And we need a pitcher. Let's bring in Diego Segui. I have no problems letting him pitch the rest of the way. This is his 3rd appearance. Bill Melton. Oh gosh. He's not going to make it. Walt Williams popping it up. Strikeout. And Rich Morales. Line drive to right. Ooh, he'll be caught. He gets out of the jam. Okay, here we go. Darren Johnson, bottom of the 7th. There's a base hit for Johnson. Yeah, I mean, we're leaving Segui in. We're not coming back anyway. So at some point here, we got to accept the fact that the game was over in the 1st and not totally blow our bullpen. So here's our 1 junk run. Thank you, game. It's always the 7th inning or later. We already know how it works. There's no point in hitting and running. This is a double play to end it. Okay. And Comer. Hey, base hit for Comer. And Bill Robinson. Dumps it into left center field. Get down. Nope, it will be out. Okay, so Segui comes back out. He's going to pitch to Pete Ward. Yanks. Yanks a lot. He'd rather be on the Yankees, probably. Full count. Ground ball to short. Can't get a double play today to save our lives. All right. New pitcher, it is Wilbur Wood. Wow. 88 games pitched in 1968. 86 of them were in relief. He went 13-12 with a 1.87 ERA. His 2nd appearance this year. He's got a knuckleball, so watch out for that. Ground ball. 1 out. PATEK into left center. 2 down, and Van Kelly. Well, that might be a hit. Hey, Kelly's off the schneid. That's 9 hits for us. Kelly has a double. And Darren Johnson goes deep. This is all just junk runs. We're not coming back, so we'll let Segui take another bat. And he's fixed it. Okay. Segui going back out to wrap his puppy up. It's never easy. Let's get a double play. And Duane, as you know, like they scored all the runs in the first 4 innings, and we've totally shut them down since then. Just ridiculous. Bottom of the 9th inning. You know, and the weird thing is, I think you would agree, like this is kind of what I would have expected our team to be like in our expansion year. Like, why were we so average last year and so terrible this year? There might not be an answer to that question. So we're going to lose this one 10-4, and it wasn't even that close, frankly. And we're now 0-5 on the year. Here is the standings in the National League. St. Louis and the Reds are both still undefeated. Pirates looking for their first win. And we are the only team without a win in the American League. And there are no teams who are undefeated, as Minnesota is 5-1 this year. Very interesting. Let's take a look at the headlines. Brainiac Baseball Daily Beat. Royals beat the Athletics. Jim Rooker in control. And then Bill Melton bashes 2 home runs. Yep, he was a big player. And then Cincinnati loses Merritt to a finger stress fracture. We'll look at more into that here in transactions. Yeah, that's the only thing. So just 2 weeks after he pitched a complete game. No, he went 9 innings, but it wasn't a complete game. He gave up a run. Hey, but he did get the win. How's that possible? How can you go 9 innings and get the win but not get a complete game? Look at his log. He must have started the 10th? No. I don't know. That's not possible. I don't know about this game. All right. Let's pull up the box score and get out of here. Thanks for watching, guys. I promise we'll win 1 game this year. I think the odds are in our favor. Just not today. Like and or subscribe to the channel. Let's see here. Yeah, they had 3 home runs yesterday. They had 4 today. Darren Johnson. I think instead of getting cute with the lineup and trying to, what I would say, like having a platoon and playing the odds, maybe we just get our best players in there like we did last year and see what happens. Marty Pattin, wow. Not great. He might be the odd man out when Bob Meyer comes back. The rest of the bullpen was all right. Good job by Diego Segui helping out the team. He went 3 innings, struck out 3, also had a sacrifice bunt. Greg Bollo gets the win. He's 1-1 on the year. Okay, that's it. We're going to come back tomorrow and try it again. Until then, everyone, have a great day.